Hello everybody, Raven Knight here, coming at you with another update and the last update of 2021. That's right guys, we're coming up on a new year, which is a big deal. Can't wait for 2022. It's going to be a very cool year. I'm very optimistic, and everyone knows I'm Nostradamus. I'm not that great at making predictions, but you know what? Let's go into this optimistically, right? So before we get into this, let me just let y'all know real quick, what can you expect before the new year? We got one more week, so what can we expect? Well, I'm planning on releasing at least one more video this week. I'm planning on releasing the Legend of Gaius Varus video this week. I'm going to try to get it done. No promises, but I'm going to try. That may be the only video I get out. And I'm also going to aim for, again, preface this, aim for a live stream video on Thursday. I'm going to try. I can't do it any other day of the week because I'm working every evening this week other than Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm pretty sure my parents will be down here for Wednesday and part of Thursday, but we're going to try, okay guys? This week is going to be a little weird, okay? Just going to be real clear. It's going to be a very weird week, but we'll get into that in a minute. Let's get into the good stuff, right? Okay, so first of all, this video is sponsored by me. I wish someone would sponsor my work, you know, it's one of those things. I'd kind of like that, but yes, but guys, as usual, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps out the channel. Leave a like and a comment down below to let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to go check out the Teespring store. I'm leaving the Claire Claws merch up a little while longer, so it's still up there if you want to grab it. Also, new line of merch in the store, Ruthless merch. We've got I Am Ruthless merch, where you can get a chibi version of my character Ruth the Warden, and you can get a little tag I Am Ruthless with her. It comes in a mug, t-shirt, hoodie, all this different cool stuff, and right now it is at a cheaper price. I've cut it by about 30%, so please get it while it's on sale. Really hope y'all like it. I think it's really cute. I'm definitely getting me one of those mugs. I think that's going to be awesome. But y'all, go check that out. I hope you like it. All right, so moving on to the important stuff. What are my goals for 2022? What can you expect from me in this new year? Well, there's a lot, and there's no way we could go into all of it in one video. We'd be here for 30 minutes, so I'll try to break it down very simply. First of all, in terms of my For Honor content, with the new year, of course, is going to come a new year of For Honor, we assume. That means a new hero is on the way, and trust me, totally hyped for the new hero. Can't wait to see what he or she is going to be like. Really want to keep my mind open to possibilities, but I'm still leaning on it being a Wu Lin. Still leaning on it being based on one of the Chinese pirates of medieval times, or not medieval times, but the piracy era. Really hoping for that. That's what I'm really hoping for. But moving on from that, other things. What else can you expect? I'm going to be working more on the Legend series. I want to make more Legend series for my different individual OC heroes. But one thing that people have been pointing out is I'm running out of heroes to do in Heroes in History. So one thing that me and my brother have discussed is possibly changing the viewpoint of Heroes in History and including characters or warriors or things from other games and media that are based on historical warriors. Like, for example, the Spartans in Halo, for example. We know that they're based on Spartans, but how much are they like Spartans? Stuff like that. So just possible options to consider. Let us know if you think that would be a good idea. We'll consider going that direction. So what else? I'm going to be doing a lot more writing. One thing that I've been planning on doing is, after doing the Monster Club visual novel read with you guys, I kind of went back and reread my story, and keep in mind, I wrote Monster Club back as early as 2013. It's a very old story. My writing was not that good back then. So after rereading it, I felt kind of nostalgic, and I realized I really want to come back to this. I want to try to rewrite it, but with my current level of writing in place. I want to try to give it some new life and then possibly even publish it. That's something that I've been aiming to do, so expect me to be spending some time next year working on that. Also going to be rewriting Dragon's Oath. If y'all don't remember that story, it's a story that I kind of started with you guys on the channel. It started one way, but I didn't like the way it was going, so I decided to rewrite it and replan it. I'll be releasing a video in the near future talking about those new plans and new ideas that I have for it to hear y'all's thoughts, so look forward to that. Definitely excited for that. I'm also going to be doing some more readings on the channel, like Troy and Frost, Shogun of Crime perhaps will show up, Revenant King, those will be showing up. Death Diary, of course, is going to have more stuff. I'm actually working on the next Death Diary entry right now. That might come up next week, who knows? We'll see what happens. But more than anything, the big thing that I really want to focus on next year is bumping up my subscriber count to around 20,000. I'd like to get over 20 to 25,000 subscribers. That would be phenomenal. I know that I'm not as super popular as some other YouTubers out there, but the truth is, y'all have really proven to me that this channel can be something respectable, and I want to see how much further we can go. I want to see how far we can push this, so let's keep going. So guys, 2022 is promising to be a really cool year. I'm excited for some stuff heading our way. I also plan to be doing some content on other games besides just For Honor. It's not that For Honor's falling, and I'll talk about that in a minute, but it's because I want to see what other mediums I can approach. People have recommended that I take a look at stuff like Witcher, Halo, stuff like that, and I've taken it to heart. I'm going to see if I can't take a look at some of that stuff. So we'll get to that. But moving on, I'm back to work, guys. Now that is an important thing to keep in mind because I was out of work for over a month because of injury. I'm now back at work, and even though I'm on light duty, they're working me almost every day of the week with only 2 days off usually. And this week, it is my birthday. Yeah, my birthday is this week, and it's on the 29th, so my parents are coming down to visit for Wednesday and Thursday, and so even though those are my 2 days off, I will be having family over, so I won't get to work on very much. That's why this video is that's why this week is gonna be a little weird. Not bad, just different. So I don't expect to get a whole lot done this week. Birthday week for me is always kind of funky. But because I'm back to work and always working now, making videos will be a bit slower again. But that, I think, can be a good thing because it forces me to take my time, take breaks from working, and think about what I'm doing so that I don't just rush through things to get them out. So maybe this will be a good thing. It'll help me pace myself, which is good. I think I need to pace myself. So I'm not saying that being back at work is a bad thing, not at all. In fact, it's the opposite. It could be a very good thing, both for me monetarily and for the channel and its content. So now let's get into the stuff y'all really want to talk about. The new hero. Have we learned anything new? Well, some people have been trying to tell me, hey, we don't think it's Wulin anymore because of a new lore event order that they announced. The Wulin claim that the ship is not one of theirs, and they're saying, so it can't be Wulin. Well, maybe, maybe not. Then again, could you really say that the Knights would claim ownership of Griffin or Warmonger? Can you really say that the Samurai should claim ownership of Kyoshin? It's one of those weird things where even though they don't claim ownership of the ship, does that mean that it didn't come from their lands? They established that the Wulin were just a sect or group from the Chinese lands that came over here. They were the victorious party. What if this is a group that is in no way associated with that sect? The Wulin just don't recognize it. I still could see it being a Wulin here. I just think it makes more sense. The ship looks very Chinese in origin, and the lore even acknowledged it looks Chinese in origin. The music that comes with the season sounds Chinese. I'm still standing by this is a Chinese hero. Maybe the Wulin don't recognize them, but hey, doesn't bother me a bit. Besides, they've kind of been veering away from the whole faction war thing, the whole Viking versus Samurai versus Knight versus Wulin kind of thing. They're more leaning into a Chimera versus Horkos thing. So really, what does it mean if the Wulin say, we don't recognize it? Come on, really? Anyway, so be that for what it is. I'm excited for the new hero. Can't wait to see what they are. Once we learn more, once we get anything more, be it a partial reveal, a new trailer, whatever, you can bet I'm going to jump on it. Alright, so now for a big question. This is a question that's been asked for a while, and a lot of people have been talking about this, especially with Shinobi's rework. Is For Honor broken now? Have we officially broken For Honor with the Shinobi rework? My answer to that is this. No, we have not broken it yet. Come on, guys, let's be real. Every time a new hero comes out, they are usually way too OP, way too strong, or way too weak, and then it takes a bit of time for the devs to figure that out and then fix them. Right now, people are complaining, oh, Shinobi's way too strong, he has too many broken feet, and you're right, he does have some broken abilities. Marco Yolo just released a video not long ago talking about just that very thing. I have no doubt he's going to get nerfed, but that doesn't mean he broke For Honor. It doesn't mean For Honor's dead, it doesn't mean For Honor's dying, it doesn't mean any of that. It just means, hey, they made a slight goof with Shinobi's rework, doesn't mean the game's dead, doesn't mean For Honor's broken, it means he's going to get a nerf. Okay, I don't know why this surprises anybody. The devs always overshoot or undershoot what they want to do. It happens all the time. So I'm not at all worried about it. So now for another piece of information. This is going to be a little bit more exciting for y'all. One of my Christmas gifts was Halo Infinite. Now, people were telling me, Raven, you gotta play Halo Infinite. Tell us about Halo Infinite. You gotta play Halo. And I wasn't going to, only because I don't like multiplayer shooting games, because I'm usually terrible at them. I'm usually absolutely awful. I know next to nothing about the Halo lore overall. It's not something that I was particularly super excited about. The only Halo game I really played and really loved was Halo Reach, but I really only played Halo Reach for the campaign, and I liked customizing my own Spartan. I don't know very much about the Halo lore outside of what I saw in Reach. And I played a little bit of 3 and a little bit of ODST, but that's about it. I don't know much about Halo. But now that I have Halo Infinite, it behooves me to say that I should at least give it some attention. And after playing it for just a little bit, I learned 2 things. Number 1, the campaign's kind of fun. And 2, I need a new graphics card. Because I don't think my current PC can handle the graphics. So what we may need to do is dust off the old Xbox One and get it on Xbox One and try again there. That's what I'm thinking may need to happen. But regardless of that, you can expect some degree of Halo content. I don't know what kind yet, but some degree of it. So those of you who are begging me, do Halo, your wish may very well be granted. All right, so last thing on the docket, and the thing that no one cares about, but I still love, so I'm still going to do it every time. Story sharing time. Yay! Okay. So today we're going to talk about a very old story. It's an old story because it's a story that I did enjoy writing, but I will never publish it. And the reason why is because it's bad. It's a bad story. I wrote it about, I think, 2014, 2015, something like that. I was still an amateur writer at the time, and I was just dipping my hands into that horrifying yet fascinating genre of writing called romance. And I decided to write a story called My Alien Girlfriend, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's about a dude in college who comes across a shipwrecked alien, and he takes pity on her, and she is fascinated by him. And it's sort of a slice of lifestyle series where she is struggling to understand this human world that she's found herself in, and he is struggling to understand her and her many alien quirks. Along the way, though, there's another alien race who is hunting her down because she's a key component in the hostile takeover of her home world. And this boy has to decide if she's really worth protecting. It comes with a twist ending that no one saw coming, except me, because I wrote it. And yeah, it's not great, like I said. It's pretty bad, which is why it'll never be published. But I still loved writing it. It was still kind of fun, so I figured I'd share it. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for following me on this crazy but fun little update video. Like I said, this will be the last update video of 2021. The next update video you get will be in 2022, where we will be talking about, I don't know, whatever updates I can think of at the time. Thank you guys for watching. Again, don't forget about the Ruthless merchandise on the Teespring store. Go check it out. Link will be in the description. And if you don't want to go to the description because you're lazy, which I understand because I'm lazy, go to my channel, click on the About section, and it will take you to all the links, including the Discord page, the Teespring page, and my Patreon page. Please, guys, give your boy some bread. He needs to eat. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.